Okay. I don't know where I left off, but I just would like to make a side note. The sneakers, because what happened was when I came home and told my mom, I was like, let's just go to Walmart, just get me something to get through like the next until I get my first paycheck. So I get these horrible fucking don't ever buy sneakers at Walmart. I don't care what your situation is, what your emergency is. I get my sneakers and I thought I was going to stand on my feet all 12 hours working from 11 a.m. till like practically 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. They cut my feet up so bad. I have scars on my feet from those sneakers. And it's not like I was tap dancing, not like I was, running a fucking 10K mile. Like, or what the fuck is called? 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a marathon. I couldn't get out of my car. I called my mom. I'm like, you have to help me. I was hobbling. I don't think I could even walk. I should have gone to the emergency room and have them wrap up my feet, but I wasn't thinking like that at the time. And, okay, so that's a side note, but, so can I just tell you also this, that on the first day, I got a parking ticket at Seaside, because the parking meter, you have to put in how many hours you're going to be there. So they didn't say, can you come in from 11 till 5 or 11 till 8 or whatever the case might have been. No, I had to fucking guess for myself. I'm like, 5 hours should be enough for training. So I put in, how many hours I'm going to be there on the little parking meter. And I was way fucking wrong. I was there from 11 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. And I got a fucking ticket from the Seaside cops. And I got on the fucking phone on like my fucking first day. I called the Seaside cops, and I'm always nice to cops. I don't put on that fake shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if they see that I'm nice and I generally have a question, and I generally am concerned about my situation right now, maybe they'll like reciprocate. But that was not the end. I can't say the woman cop that I spoke to in the office wasn't nice, but she was just very like shortcut, very dry. And I told them, I'm like, Danny or his brother never told me like what time I'm supposed to be there till, so I had to guess. I'm like, I work on the boardwalk. I was like, I just got a job at the t-shirt shop. And the cop that I spoke to over the phone, she's like, what did she say? She goes, oh, I think you have to go to court to dispute that. I'm like, I'm not fucking going to court. Like, that's like way more work than I want right now. And especially when everybody gets a new job, it's not just the stress of being in a new environment and being on the boardwalk. When anybody gets a new job, it's stressful because you're trying to learn how things run and trying to learn the business and trying to learn how to do shit there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think. No, I think my mom eventually found out. I was gonna say, I don't think my mom even found out, but I think I ended up telling her because my mom and my aunt talk constantly, in constant communication. A notch below 25-8. Sometimes they talk 2-3 times a day, and then other times they don't talk for like a week, but not for anything other than, we just get busy with our lives. But I called my aunt because it was on her card. She gave me it until I got my first paycheck. And she's like, oh, if you want to get lunch or if you have to, pay for parking or whatever. So I told her, I was like, on my fucking I was fucking fuming. I was like, on my fucking first day, I get a fucking ticket. Da-da. I'm like, this isn't my fault. And yes, meanwhile, everything that she said was true, that, the cops don't care and that, they're just doing their job and they just see, a car parked in a past expired, parking meter. But I was like, I called them and I explained, so they should have at least have that information. That's the other thing. The girl cop that I talked to over the phone, she didn't take any of my information down at all. Like, she could have at least passed it on to me, or passed it on to the office, but she didn't even do that. If you're not from the East Coast, or if you've never been to Seaside, depending on the situation, like little, things like that, cops don't fucking care. They care about, like, if there's a bomb threat or, someone shooting up Seaside, like we thought there was this past summer, Memorial Day. Google it, type in Memorial Day Seaside gun shooter, the article should come up. That's another video for another day, but it's like, this is just my fucking luck. So I told my aunt, she goes, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I'm like, I don't want to tell mom, like, this isn't my fault, because I told my mom, I was like, they didn't tell me what time I was going to be there, so I had to take a guess. And so I think that eventually got taken care of. I think my aunt ended up paying the ticket. I don't think the ticket was that much. I think it was, because I think what happens is it goes by how long you were there. Like, if I put 11 to 5 and, I come out at 8:30, I think the ticket was only maybe $50 or $60. I think that's how it works. So then, this is where we get to, I don't want to say the good part, because there is no good part, but I guess now you can say, now that we can move, this is the part where I can start telling you about what it was like being a tour guide for the Jersey Shore house. I will have to flip-flop back and forth, because I also have to tell you about how Paul, Danny's brother, treated me. I think I'm going to end it here because I want a fresh video for the Jersey Shore house.